Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance, and this resistance video is sponsored by contribution from Anonymous, and here is his story. I just donated. I was wondering if you could talk about the overt sexual aggression narcs show their own children. I talked to you before. My mother is a covert, and my father is an overt in the closet gay. It took me a long time to see my mother is always being sexual with me, trying to make me her son husband, while my father is sexually weird with his sadism and keylogging and internet spying. The whole thing makes me feel like throwing myself off a bridge. I fucking hate these people. And if they hadn't destroyed my health and purposely done everything in their power to cripple, I would just not talk to them anymore. I found out a little too late what sexually deviant, sadistic, pathological liars these people are. Any wisdom would be great. Thanks. This is somebody I've Skyped with, so I know his history pretty well. Very similar to mine. And, it's a situation when, when you're being son husbanded, this overt sexual aggression that these mothers throw at us, it is so violating and enraging, and I will tell you why. It's because they deny it. It's like you can't call them on it because what they're doing, then they're going to turn it around on you like, what? It's just innocent. It's just what? Oh, you got a sick mind. What do you think? And this isn't coming from a place with us of any type of sexual. This is pure, unadulterated disgust, skin crawl. And the problem is, and why it's so enraging, is you can see them getting satisfied, getting a charge off your discomfort, off your unease, off your trying to just get away from them. And they keep pushing and pushing and pushing, just being in your area, being in your space, making just weird comments, and you can't call them on any of it. Because the second you do, then you're the pervert. And you got a problem. And what's wrong with you? But then and then when everybody, it goes right back again. It goes right back because you can never, you always make the same mistake. We always make the same mistake. You try to say it without saying it. And then, because when you try to hint around it, you get, well, what are you talking about? Just come out and say. And then that becomes, and you can see them getting pleasure off of that as well. No matter what you're doing, they're getting some kind of weird, sick play, and you can feel it. You can feel their energy. You can see it in their eyes, and there's nothing you can do about it. And all of it is violating to your space, violating to your body, violating to your skin, violating to your soul, your mind, your eyesight, all of it, to your intelligence. That I can't recognize what's going on, and then to be accused of having a sick mind. This isn't a sick mind. A sick mind would be, yeah, cool, I'm into it. No. This is pure, unadulterated skin crawl. And the only way I ever got my point across was in that therapy session when my mother tried to attack me. What she tried to attack me on, if you remember the story correctly, what my mother tried to attack me on is when I came right out and I said to her, you make me sick. I don't want to be anywhere around you. I know what you are, the way you look at me, just being in your fucking presence and or the thought of you makes my skin crawl. Still does to this day. Still does to this day. And she reacted the way she did because she knew it was real. It was everything she never wanted to hear. Called out directly in front of the therapist. Eventually, you're going to have to call it out for what it is. You're not going to be able to call it out while you're still there. But eventually, when you're out of that situation and out of that house, it's time to call it out for the sexual deviant she is. The whiff of sexuality always just permeate. You can feel it on them. You can see it in their eyes. You can the energy, the smirk. It's just the whole get away from me. Get away from me. My body is mine. I'm not crazy about this. That's what it does. So when you got a man who's dealt with stuff like that, and it's like, and they got these anger, that's why. It's where it's coming from. This anger, especially for a boy and a man to have his mother, like his mother. Ugh. It's not funny. These women know what to do. These women who try to son husband us, like they do to Anonymous, like my mother did to me, that you can see it. They're just so happy when they're doing it to you. They're so happy when they're doing it. The satisfaction. And what makes them even happier is seeing you stew, seeing you twist, seeing you frustrated, and nothing you can do about it. So, the only way out is to get away and then to call it out for what it is. And it's going to be hard, but it's the only thing you can do. Say, this is a sick fucking deviant. Always has been, always will be. So, thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your question. I hope that helped. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype chat, email, private phone call, Facebook chat, or you'd like to sponsor a video for someone else, or just contribute to the channel in general, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. And if you're still unclear, wait for the instructional video link to pop up at the end of this video. That'll walk you through all of that. Please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been The Narcissistic Resistance. Take care, everybody.